Real over rich. You already know. There's always somebody in the corner, ducked off, trying to take and steal and pillage some shit. You know what I'm talking about? This is gonna be a very unique weekend. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people who are playing sides, what have you, trying to play damage control. You know, kind of trying to cover up a lot of shit they didn't done in the past. You know what I'm saying? Also recruiting at the same time. You know what I'm saying? So keep your head on the pivot. Don't go to sleep. Um, this world is changing indeed, and it's changing at a rapid pace. So you know what I'm saying? The timelines are collapsing, and the ones that haven't collapsed, the low vibrational energy is trying to keep you there. You know what I'm saying? They say this is the time of resurrection. The what they call it? The last book of the Bible. What is that? Revelation, right? Correct. So this is the time of revelations, but it's not the end of the world. It's the beginning of the new world. You understand me? And it's basically going to be split between the middle, spiritual and physicality, or the so-called norm. You know what I mean? There's a lot of things going on in the spirit world, a lot of things going on in the astral world, as well as here in the 3D. You have so many situations happening right now all at once, all for distraction. The moment you feel like you need to look at a book or talk to somebody about who God is, you already lost. You already lost. I mean, you know what I'm saying? The basics is, go within, not without. There's nothing outside of yourself that you can search for or look for that's going to connect you to God. Doesn't matter. That's speaking on pastors, preachers. I'm not going to get into all these different religions because, you know what I'm saying? Certain ones, I mean, they all, attempt to serve the same one, but in actuality, in real life, you know what I'm saying? It's a separation because we're all humankind. We're all human beings. We're all mankind. You know what I'm saying? We're not black. We're not white. Vietnamese. We're all colors of wheat. There's no such thing as white. There's no such thing as black. All that was a facade. You know what I'm saying? It was a program they came up with, and it's worked phenomenally, making a black woman seem like she's insufficient. You know what I'm saying? Uh, Carrying on generational curses. You know what I'm saying? Single female, single parent homes. Things that was never designed. And they publicize sexuality so much now it is ridiculous. I mean, yeah, we're adults and we like what we like, but we're adults. You know what I'm saying? We can decipher between right and wrong, but when you throw certain narratives out there and kids can take a hold to it, you really don't give them a choice because they're not growing up in their authenticity. They're growing up behind a laptop, behind a computer, behind an app, in which most of you guys don't even take and tap into the parental guidance or parental control on these devices. And you got daughters coming home with newborns, coming home pregnant. You got, you know, single parent homes with boys that then got women pregnant. You know what I'm saying? And they don't have no attempt or no action and no thrive to take care of that child. Why? Because of where they come from. And I mean, is it right? Is it wrong? No, it's not right because the child suffers at the end, but where does it start? It starts in the home. It starts in the home. And that's what's being broken up right now because I mean, I'm not sure what God would do or God would say because I'm not God. But what I can tell you is this: this world is much more important than you guys think and what you see on the surface. Much more important. But I'm not going to get into that because certain people wouldn't understand or understand or overstand what I'm talking about. So I'm not going to indulge in that. But the return of the feminine energy is coming back. The return of the feminine energy is coming back. Mother Earth is upset and angry. Why you think so many earthquakes, so many different storms and whatnot? You know what I'm saying? So many casualties that you've never seen or in history. Period. It's spiritual, and the spiritual war that was in heaven has spilled over onto the 3D. And now you got all of these ragged ass demons running around, these succubus, incubus spirits, you know what I'm saying, trying to save themselves because they know nobody's coming to save them. In the contracts that they've signed, past life, present, or near, they have obligations. So they don't have a choice. So when I say you have to save yourself, I really do mean that. People sitting there waiting, looking in the sky and shit, oh, God coming back. Man, stop it. Stop it. Think about it like this. If you was God, would you come back for this foolishness? It seems like it ain't worth no more than throwing it in the garbage. So, I mean, I'm saying use your best judgment. What would you figure? What would you be saving? What would you be saving? Now, granted, yeah, we are his creations and he loves us all equally. That's the left hand side and right hand side. That's good and that's evil. All his creations. But on the same note, it's been tarnished so much. I mean, like, what is there left? Like, I mean, do you think it would be worth it? I mean, look at how you living now. You think that's by chance or you think that's by design? I can guarantee you it's by design. And you got these entities attacking these spiritual beings, these cosmic beings, because, I mean, I'm going to say about half of the so-called chosen one are not from here. They're not from the planet. They just migrated here or signed a contract to come here for whatever reason. You know, the government is good at hiding shit. That's the same way the Egyptians was. They was real good at erasing history. Real good. You know what I'm saying? You think that this day and time, we don't, at the billions of years, we're the only ones that discovered airplanes, cell phones? No. You're sadly mistaken. When they say there's nothing new under the sun, literally they mean that there's nothing new under the sun. And it seems like what you can comprehend, you go against, and what you can't comprehend, you call crazy. It don't make no sense to me. It don't make no sense whatsoever. If you see something in plain sight, somebody else will tell you something, you'll believe what they say behind what you seen. That's ludicrous, man. It don't make no sense. It's stupid. But we got free will, so they say. They say we got free will. But what is free will with options? If they give you an option of this, an option of that, is that still free will? Or are you choosing? Are you deciding to take a choice into something? It was never designed for us to win. We was only put here, honestly, to be slaves. And the ones who understand how energy works and the art of manifestation used it against us. So all we are now is modern day slaves. But now you have 3 times as many. It's not like the slave days. White, black, Chinese are indifferent. Working 40 plus hours a week to live your best life that you probably never get to enjoy because you'll be dead by 70. Make that make sense. And they're steadily rising the age on getting Social Security. And in some cases, they're trying to just completely remove it. Wow. You mean to tell me you work all your life, 40, 50, 60 years, And it's a possibility that you might not be able to reap the benefits of all of that time you put in. Modern day slaves, man. Wake up, people. This is a serious situation. And you got these benevolent beings doing whatever they can to hold space. When they already know it's written in stone, I mean, it's much more deeper than you understand. You don't understand that some of these, the capabilities the government got is beyond your mind. Different projects. You actually have had beings in projects and situations where they've had entities or energies that then went back in time, certain dimensions, to alter time. How do I know this? I heard it from one of their own. I'm not going to speak no names, but I heard it from one of their own. They figure if they can't get you in this dimension, they'll travel to another dimension and get you. That's how serious this is. And it's a real thing. Proper preparation prevents poor performance. And you people need to wake up, man. And all of these pawns, I know y'all under contract, so some of y'all being blackmailed and some of y'all can't quit. But it's like this, either soften the blow or get blowed out. I ain't got no reason to lie. Why would I? I have nothing to gain.